So everybody, it's me, Combo Abel. I'm back again. So today we're gonna talk the part 2 of the Quran is not from God. We're gonna take some. I took some screenshot from Christian Prince, and we're gonna take a look what is inside there in the screenshot, right? So let me search where is this, and it's very very important to learn about this world. If you don't know nothing, you will always believe people lying to you. So we need to be careful not to be lied to. So my name is Abel Combo. I'm here in Switzerland. I live in Switzerland, and I love also Switzerland. And it's life also is not easy for me. So I'm here. You know, my stepfather Sigrid Max is the one who brought me here in Switzerland with my mother Clarissa Yuma. And my father Sigrid Max died in 2004, I think, with heart attack. And my mother died in aeroplane 2006. I was with her inside aeroplane, and she died while she was sleeping. So the only person which I have now is God. I lost people which I love. We all gonna lose also people gonna love, and we also gonna lose the people who love us too one day. So as you see, in this world, it's about life and death. So it's not playing around here. It's not a joke here. When you are alive, you have to know it's not a joke. Because you know, when you die today, do you know where you're going? You know? Because in this life, the life in this world is hard, but death is very easy. So me as Combo Abel, we're going to research the truth. We need to make all Muslims to become Christian, because they're really going to hell. So we need to help all Muslims there, so that they can go in paradise. Not in paradise with 72 women, and those two, they come from hell. This is not paradise. So we're going to show all these things so that we can make Muslims to go out from Islam and to baptized. And we don't force them to become Christian, but we have to help them not to go to hell. So this is Combo Abel SC. So here there's some screenshots. As we see here, we have Sahih Muslim, Sahih Al-Bukhari 3254. So we're going to write here in Google and see what is telling us this. So we're going to write it now, right? We need to help these guys because they're really going to hell. So we need to help them. We need to show them their own book. I have to enlarge this book. When you see here Sahih Al-Bukhari 3255, book 59, hadith 64. Okay, we need to write that so that we don't make any mistake. We need to write the reference also. Book 59, Both we are Hadith 64. Okay. Let me see if I write it correctly. I think I write correctly, right? So let's see what it's telling us here. So before we see what it's telling us here, we need to go this first one. It means that everyone will have 2 wives from the Horus who will be so beautiful, pure and transparent that the marrow of the bones of their legs will be seen through the bones and the flesh. So this means that the Muslim, when they will be in paradise, they will get such women. They have transparent women. You can see even bones. I mean, how ugly is that? As a Muslim, you go and your woman will be transparent. You can see even the body. You can see even the bones of her body. And you have to make sex. You can marry her and make sex. What is this? We need to make Muslims to go out from Islam. They are going to hell. What type of paradise is that? So I hope I'm going to find this. Maybe it's this. So let's see if it's this. The prophet said the first parts, people who will enter paradise. Okay. So let's see here. The prophet said the first birth of people who will enter paradise will be glittering like the full moon, and the birds next to them will be glittering like the most brilliant star in the sky. Their heart will be as if the heart of the single man, for they will have neither enmity nor jealousy among themselves. Everyone will have 2 wives from the Horus who will be so beautiful, pure and transparent. The marrow of the bones of their legs will be seen through the bones. So the paradise of Muslim, when a Muslim die, the one who is doing good thing, he don't drink, he don't do haram, he don't do anything, he will get this woman, he will get a beautiful woman, a pure, beautiful and transparent, that the narrow of bones, the narrow of bones of their legs will be seen through the bones and the flesh. You understand what I mean? This is the paradise, what the Prophet Muhammad is. Today we're going to talk about Quran. We have to remove all Muslims to become Christian. They are going to hell. So I'm going to show you a picture of this woman here, example. I'm going to show you example, the women which Muslim, when they go to paradise, they will have, and even they have sex. You see how ugly is that? So let me show you. We have some pictures. I make some pictures here. There's a picture here Christian Prince made. So you see this one here? This one here is how the woman of paradise of Muslim will be seen. You can see the bones, transparent. It's transparent. You can see even the bones in flesh. You can see the bones. This is the woman which Muslim will get in transparent. You see how ugly is that? I mean, this will be like this. Like this. Take a look. How transparent. The woman will be transparent, even you can see bones. This is what the Quran say. You can read again here. Me, I'm not the one who write Quran, but I'm showing you that Muslims are going to hell. I'm showing you that this is not paradise where they are going. So beautiful, pure and transparent, that the marrow of the bones of their legs will be seen through the bones and the flesh. And this is, this is Sahih al-Bukhari 3254. For those who don't know, who never read Quran, they have to, I'm telling you, you guys, you need to leave Islam. I'm showing you even, that's in the Hadith. Hadith 3254. And that is Sahib. Here I'm going to make it blue so you can see and go and search. You know? And go read for yourself. Sahib al-Bukhari, Hadith 3254. Okay? I'm showing you the evidence here so that, and here, this is, I'm going to show you even here. So you don't say that I'm playing around, I'm not reading Quran. This is Quran. Sahih al-Bukhari 3254, book 59, hadith 64. Okay? For those who really don't understand what is going on, when a Christian say, please go out from Islam, you are going to hell, we want to help you. So any Muslim, we're going to talk there. You know, I'll show you already the pictures which you as Muslim, you will go have this woman like that. I'll show you pictures already, you know. I will show you again. So you will get such women, transparent like this. The way you see it here is the way you will get that woman who will look like that in paradise. This woman. The woman in this Islam paradise will look like this. You understand? Like this. I mean, how ugly is that? Are you kidding me? This is even your your Allah is abusing women now here. You don't respect for women. You know? How can you go paradise to get women like this? Is this Allah crazy or what? Okay. So we're going to screenshot another one. And then we have mankind. Wait a minute. We need a chapter. Today we're going to expose everything here. So we're going to talk about how Muslim, as you see here, Narat Abu Dar. But you know the chapter, I want to see the chapter so that so let's see if we're going to find this. Narat Abu. We're going to narrated Abu Dar. So maybe it will come. This is telling us this is where this is telling us is this is the Quran telling us where the sun it goes. This is what we want to see if Quran have science. Let's see science in Quran. Okay, wait a minute. I'm coming, wait a minute. Because we have to. So I hope we will come. Okay, so I hope this is Sunnah. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to find a capital, no problem. I'm going to find it. Okay, so we have here 86. Let's say Quran 18 verse 86. I think it's that. Quran 18 verse 86. Okay, let's write here. Maybe we're going to find it here. Okay, they didn't found. Okay. Maybe we're going to go Google. Let's see, maybe we're going to find it there. Because we need to show these guys that they're really in a wrong path they are going. Because there are too much errors in Quran, you know. So I think it's this maybe. I hope it's this. Okay, so we want to know. We know when the sun it goes. When the sun is going, and then after come night, where it is going. You know, now we're going to see if Quran, what is the Quran telling us? Where the sun really goes. Maybe I hope it's this chapter. Until he reached the setting point of the sun, which appeared to him to be sitting in a spring of murky water. So, so this is telling us that the sun which we have in the sky, you know, this is what the Quran is telling us, you know, until he reached the setting point of the sun, which appeared to him to be sitting in a spring of murky water, where he found some people. We said, "Oh Zul Garnain, either punish them or treat them kindly." So, you know, here the Quran is telling us that the sun is the sun is going in the spring of murky water. When you tell a science today, you go to school and ask a science teacher, where is the sun going? You know, here the Quran is telling us that is going to a murky water. How stupid is this? I mean, when we go research, you know, this is what I'm telling you. These guys, they don't know what they're believing. This God which they believe is so stupid. How can Allah say that the sun goes to the sun is going to sitting in a spring of murky water? How stupid is that? I mean, this is very, very stupid. This is against science, this is, everything is wrong here, you know. So I'm going to translate it in my language so that I can understand what this Allah for Muslim is saying where the sun is going. I mean, this is so stupid what I'm hearing here. It really doesn't make sense. The sun is going to milky spring of water. Are you kidding me? I mean, the sun is in the sky. You know what? We have to prove these guys, man, they are going to hell. So mpaka alipofika macheo ya jua ambalo lilimtokea kuwa linatua kwenye chemichemi ya maji ya uvungu. I mean, this is so crazy what I'm reading here. It says in my language, you may understand what I'm reading in my language. It means that the sun is going under the spring of water. This is so stupid, really. I really don't understand this, man. I really don't understand why Muslims, they stay Muslim till today. I don't know if Muslim they read their Quran or they are just Muslim without reading Quran. Okay, we're gonna ask Google where the sun is going. Okay. What is this now? We're going to ask where the sun set. Okay, here already, where the sun and rise and set. Where does the sun rise and set? Where does the sun rise and set? Where the Iraq does the sun set? Okay, so let's ask. So when we read here what the science they are teaching us where the sun set, they say we usually speak of the sun setting in the west, but technically it only sets due west at the spring and at autumn in equinox for the rest of the year. The direction of sunset pivots about this westerly point, moving northly in winter and towards the south in summer. So I mean, spring we know is weather, but Quran is telling us that Quran is telling us like this. Quran is telling us where the sun goes. It's telling us until he reached the setting point of the sun, which appeared to him to be sitting in a spring of milky water. So this is false. Allah is false here. Allah is lying here. Because everybody in this world knows where the sun goes. I mean, are you kidding me? This is the Quran they're telling us here. This is the Muslim, you see them outside there, they think they're very intelligent. Their Allah is very intelligent. Allah for God, for Muslim is very stupid. He's an idiot. How can he say that the sun sets in a spring of milky water? We will never find that in science. I mean, this is so sick. And this is what people also ask. This is Google. How many people in this world they're asking these questions. And they get these answers here. How location of sunrise and sunset changes through the year. Where is sunrise, east or west? Does the sun set in the east? I mean, here they're talking about east. They don't talk about water, spring of water. Here they're talking about does the sun set in the same place? Okay, let's see if in the same place, if there is a spring of water. Let's see if in that place there is a spring of water. I mean, this is so dumb, these guys, man. We have to expose Islam. Okay. Does the sun set in the same place? So, where does the sun actually rise and set? Though it does rise from the easterly direction, it's also slightly more north or south in the sky. Not in the spring of water, in the sky. The sun is in the sky. In the sky, day by day. That means we actually see the sunrise and sunset in a slight different place along the horizon every single day. You understand what I mean? So for you all Muslim, I'm telling you, you are believing a God which you is stupid. He don't know, he made the sun, but he don't know where the sun set. Your God, he don't know where, and he's the one who created the God. Which God is that? He don't know where the sun set and rise. What type of God you Muslim you are believing? He don't know if he's the one who made the sun. He don't know where the sun set. He said the sun set from the spring from the spring, what is say here? As I say here, reach the setting point of the sun, which appeared to him to be setting in a spring of a murky water. But here, even now, even science, they're even smarter than Allah. You know, I mean, here, who is right now? The ones who are saying is the sun is actually sets when it is in the sky. The sun is in the sky and is setting from east to west. And as you see here, man, you know, as you read here, I'm going to make it blue so you guys, you can learn. So you can know that you're believing in a stupid God. I'm sorry but I have to prove. You know, I have to prove. We have to research Quran. And then if we find something is wrong, I found already something is wrong here in Islam. The sun doesn't set in a spring of water. This is stupid. This is stupid. I mean, sorry. It's idiotish. So there's so many stupid things in Quran that you can just leave Quran. You can just leave Islam. Just leave. Don't just throw the Quran away. Really, that is not from God. If it's God, if the God for Quran, you don't know where the sun sets. What type of God is that? What kind of God I have to believe? You don't know where the sun sets. You have to be very smart. Because he's the one who creates the sun. What the... This is so crazy. So, we're going to go another... There's many things which is very, is making us to ask questions here, you know. This is so stupid, really. It is really stupid book. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, you know, I make some screenshots here. So what do we have here? I was with Abbas and Muhammad would not pass any corner without touching. Okay, this is when Muhammad was kissing the stone, the Kaaba stone. I mean, God tell us don't. You know, Muslim, they believe when you kiss the stone, it will take away your sin. So I mean, they believe a stone and Allah. I mean, why you don't just pray to Allah and He forgive your sin? Why you have to go and kiss the stone so that He forgive your sin? I mean, this is so stupid religion. I mean, I don't understand why Muslims don't sit down and ask themselves questions. I mean, this is so sick. So, okay, we're going to write Sunan and Nasai, the book of Hajj. Okay? And then I'm going to show you that even Muhammad was touching the stone and praising and kissing it. I think there we're going to find it. That it's telling us that the stone, it will arise you sin. You know? When you kiss the Kaaba stone. Not to pray for Allah, but to kiss the Kaaba stone, it will rise your stone. It will rise you your sin. How stupid is this? What am I talking? What am I reading here? It's better I just pray for Allah than kissing the stone to raise me. Why Allah sent the stone to make Muslim to start kissing it so that he can? Why Allah don't just remove sin for Muslim? Why you have to send a stone so that you kiss it? I mean, this is paganismus, you know what I mean? And they say they believe one God. This is not one God, what you believe, you Muslim. You believe in a stone which will remove sins. And Allah is also there in the sky. Okay, so we're going to read it now. You know me, I don't want to talk stupid thing. I want to show you. I don't want to talk like this so that you think I'm lying. I'm lying to Quran and all that. We have to open the Quran and show you in your eyes. To show you that the Quran is saying that, not me. I didn't write Quran. I'm just reading the Quran and show you that there's so many stupid things what I'm reading here. So we're going to write Nasai. The book The book of Hajj. Okay, we're gonna write again. Sunnah Nasai, the book of Hajj. I hope it's gonna come this. Maybe here, I hope. No, this is the book of Hajj. Okay, wait. This is a wrong capital, but wait, we're gonna find it. No problem. Abu Tufal. Maybe I have to write Abu Tufal, maybe. Because this is screenshots I took, so it's very hard to see. Abu Tufal narrated. I hope it comes. I don't know why it doesn't. Now internet is very, very slow. The devil is doing the stupid thing now again. Okay, here, this is hadiths. So I need to find this verse. Okay, so I'm going to write maybe here. $35 chapter I'm going to write 35 chapter what has been, because I don't find this chapter, but I will find it related about touching the black stone. And the corners, the black stone, and the Yemeni corner. And not the other corner. This is where Muhammad was touching those corners in the Kaaba. So we want to know if the chapter will come, so that I'm going to show you where we are reading. I hope here will tell us. Okay. Okay, now what do we have here? Okay. So let's see here what we have. I was with Abim Abbas and Muawiyah. I cannot say this name here. But if you know, you know what is going. Will not pass any corner without touching it. So Ibn Abbas said to him, the Prophet will not touch any beside the black stone and the Yemen corner. So Muaima said, there is no part of the house that is untouchable. Okay, wait a minute. That is so he touched. This is when you see is at Tirmidh 858, book 9, hadith 51. But that means he was touching the cornerstone. He was touching the stone. But there is more. There is the ones which he was kissing. I want to find that when Muhammad was kissing that. When Muhammad said that it will remove your sin when you touch the stone. That is what I want. I want, wait a minute. Okay, this already we have read. Let's go and search. Okay, so wait a minute. What do we have here? We have all mankind, those whom you call beside Allah cannot create. Okay, that will come after. Erase your sin. Okay, now I know how I'm going to get this. Okay, so we're going to research like this. I'm going to show you that if you kiss the Kaaba stone if you kiss the Kaaba stone in Saudi Arabia, This stone will remove your sin. Even when you kill somebody. Because killing is a sin. So I'm going to write, because I'm going to write here, it was narrated. It was narrated from Abdullah bin Ubaid bin Umar, that a man said, let me put it up. Okay, let's see. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe it will come. Okay. Maybe this one. Now this one we already see. Let's see the first one. If you're going to tell us. Okay, here we don't find it. Okay. We're going to find it, no problem. Okay, so we see here. We have, which book is this? So here it shows you, this is Sunnah and Nasai, the book of Hajj, the way I see. Hadith 29, this one here. I'm going to make it blue to show you that we are reading Quran. We don't read another book here. Sunnah and Nasai, the book of Hajj, Hadith 29:19. This is telling us that when you kiss the Kaaba stone, it will take your sin away. So let's read. Abu Abdul Rahman, why do I only see you touching these two corners? The corners of Kaaba. He said, I heard the messenger, the Prophet Muhammad. He heard the Prophet Muhammad of Allah, the messenger of Allah, that's Prophet Muhammad. Touching them erase sins. You see here? So when you touch the Kaaba stone in the Saudi Arabia, in Mecca, it will make you, when you touch them, erase your sin. And I heard him say, whoever circumambulates 7 times, it is like freeing a slave. You understand? Right? Even a slave, come on. So when you touch the stone, it will erase you. It will take your sin away. You understand what I mean? So that means the Muslim people, when you see them in Saudi Arabia, the question is this stone Allah, or we have, I thought you have to pray for Allah to raise your sin, but Allah, I think he sent this stone so that they can kiss the stone. The Muslim people, they can kiss the stone. If they have sin, they can go and kiss the stone. And they go and kiss the stone so that the sin is gone away. Sorry, in the Bible they say we don't have to worship stones. Because this is a type of worshiping. That is the type of worshiping. So they are worshiping stones, Muslim. Because that stone is a raise a sin. The only person in this world everybody knows who can raise you away, who can take you away your sin is God, not a stone. You understand what I mean? everybody who have a normal brain, he knows that anybody, if you want that your sin to be forgiven, you have to pray to God. But this one here, if you touch the stone, it will forgive you sin. The Kaaba stone, you know. So, you know, me, I found here now also is a big error, you know, because stone cannot rise somebody. They cannot, this is a worshipping stone, you know. So, I'm sorry, Muslim, you guys, you are worshipping stones as God, because this stone, it raises you, it will remove your sin just like your God. Why not only God raise you? Why not Allah make you that? Why you have to send stone so that it will remove your sin? How stupid is that? I mean, it doesn't make sense. Come on, you know. Why Muslims just pray direct to Allah to remove sin? Why Allah have to send stone to remove you Muslim sin? This is stupid, man. Really, I really don't understand. You guys, your head is not normal, man. You know. This is so sick, man. Oh. So let's go. There's too much things which it doesn't make sense. That is the second one, which it really doesn't make sense. The first one is the sun. It goes in the spring of water. Now, if you kiss the stone, it will raise you sin, not Allah. I mean, when Allah can raise your sin, what is send stone? That shows it doesn't make sense. You know. Okay. So what do we have next? Okay, this we already read. Okay, what do we have here? So, you know the stone, the Kaaba stone. So we have here Salama bin al-Aqwa. This is about when you marry a woman, when you marry temporary, you know. So let's go and see about now marrying temporary, because now here, this is even, you know, it doesn't, I mean now even now women now. Okay. I hope it will come. Let's see first. Salama, even that is like my language, you know, Salama bin Aqwa said, let's see, maybe it will come. So, you know, there's some too much questions of this Islam, you know, really doesn't make sense. Okay, so I have to write it, I have to research that better, wait a minute. So we're going to research this. We're going to find it because Quran is too much question. We have to answer question to this book here sometime, because really it doesn't make sense. Many things inside it doesn't make sense. So now here he's talking about women, they are not so intelligent. I don't know, but in religion, I don't know. In religion or maybe like that, we're going to find it, but I don't see the verse here. But wait a minute. Okay. So let's see what Muhammad speak about women. A woman can neither pray nor fast during her menses. Okay, we're going to read that, We're going to read how, and for those women who think Islam is good now, all those women, they have to leave Islam. Come to Christian man. He's really, he's gentleman, So we're going to write Sahib al-Bukhari. Sahib al-Bukhari 304. And this is the book. And that will be book 6. Book 6, Hadith 9. Hadith 9. I'm going to say it again. Sahih Al-Bukhari 304, Book 6, Hadith 9. Hadith 9. Okay? So let's go. So I hope it's this one here. I hope it's this one here. So I'm going to translate it in my... Okay. Once Allah Messenger went out to the Musalla to offer the prayer, or Idal Adha, or Al-Fitr prayer. Then he passed by the woman and said, "O woman, give alms, as I have seen that the majority of the dwellers of hellfire were you women." Okay? You understand what we hear here? The majority of hellfire were women. Okay? Were you women? They ask, "Why is it so, O Allah's Messenger?" And then the women, they ask the Prophet Muhammad, why the women, they are dwellers of hellfire, And they ask why, they ask, "Why is it so, O Allah Messenger?" He replied, that Muhammad said, "You curse frequently," because the women, he said women, they like to curse frequently and are ungrateful to your husbands. Okay? "I have not seen anyone more deficient in intelligence and religion than you." So, I mean, here, all those women now who are Muslim walking around there, this is what Allah think about you. You are less intelligent, and you are dwellers of hellfire, So, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Come on. This is not a book of God. You understand? I mean, even is abusing women. So, and then we continue. Deficient in intelligence. Deficient in intelligence. What does this word mean? We're going to go and translate it for the people, You know what? I'm going to translate it just the all. I'm going to translate it in my language because I'm going to understand, so that I can tell you what's really Siku moja mtume wa Mwenyezi Mungu swalla Allahu alaihi wasallam alitoka kwenda kwa musala kuswali ya Idal Adha au Alfitri. Kisha akawapita wanawake na akasema, enyi wanawake, toeni zaka. Maybe they have to remove money. Zaka I think mean money, yeah? Kama nilivyoona kuwa wengi katika watu wa motoni ni nyinyi wanawake. Wakauliza, kwa nini iko hivyo, ewe mtume wa Mwenyezi Mungu? Akajibu, nyinyi mnalaani mara kwa mara na hamkuwa na shukrani kwa waume zenu. Sijaona mtu mwingine mwenye upungufu wa akili na dini kuliko nyinyi. So, upungufu wa akili. So that means here that upungufu wa akili, that means that they don't have brain. Women, they don't have brain. They have less brain. And they don't believe in God too much. Akasema, je, ushahidi wa wanawake wawili si sawa na ushahidi wa mwanamume mmoja? Walijibu kwa kishindo. Akasema, huu ndio upungufu wa akili yake. So, as we see here, you know, even the Prophet Muhammad is calling women, they don't have brain. You know, they like to curse too much. You know what I mean? So, for those women who are married with Muslim people, you know already the religion of Muslim. If you are Christian if you are Christian woman, you married a Muslim woman, the Quran of these Muslim men is telling them that women, they are less intelligent and they like to curse too much, you know, and they don't believe in God too much. You understand what I mean? So this is what I'm telling you, that the Quran, I really say that Quran is not the book of God, because of too much error, too much things which we are reading. It doesn't make sense, and it's even abusing people. It's abusing women, that they are less intelligent, and for those women, they love Muslim people, I don't know what. You are called with the Prophet Muhammad, you are less intelligent. So you as women somewhere there, I mean, when you see this video, I'm sorry, but it's not me write Quran. You know, the God of Muslim is calling women they are less intelligent. You understand what I mean? So there's too much things, you know, which it doesn't make sense, Quran, you know, which actually I could say, if you're Muslim, you can just leave Islam. Just go away from that cult. That is not religion. You know. So we're gonna jump now to another. We're gonna see what we have here. We're gonna research Quran today. Today we're gonna research Quran to show you that it's not a book of God. So what we, and from the fruit of the dead palm and the wine, ye get out wholesome drink and food. Behold, in this also is a sign of those who are wise. Okay, that even the Quran is telling, you know, when you say that Muslims, they are not supposed to drink alcohol because it's haram, Allah here is telling you that you can drink alcohol. You know, for those Muslims, I'm going to write this so that I know which chapter is that. And this is, I'm going to write it here from Google. The old verse. Then we will know. Then it will show us which chapter is that. So we have this chapter here. So I'm going to write this, I'm going to write the way Quran is saying here, and then it will come automatically the chapter, because I don't see chapter. And from the fruit, of the date palm. Of the date palm and the wine, the vine, I mean, when you say Muslim, it's halal to drink wine, but here, your Allah is telling you, the people who drink wine, they're the wise people, they are wiser, and the wine, yeah, get out wholesome drink and food. Behold, in this also is a sign, you understand, for those who are wise. This is what the Allah said. Allah said we can drink wine. So when you say, is haram, then I don't know. When you read somewhere in the Quran that Allah said don't drink alcohol, but here is telling you drink alcohol, then Quran is false. Because why he say like this, and then now he's saying like this, So I hope you're going to show us the capital. Maybe it's this capital here. This one here. I think it's this. So we're going to read it now. So as you see here, I'm going to show you verse. This is chapter 16. When you end verse, I'm going to make it blue. This is chapter 16, Surat Inal, the bees, verse 16, 64. 16 and verse 16. And this is chapter 16, verse 67. And that is Surat Ina. Okay, so we're going to write here. I'm going to make it blue here. Chapter 16, Surat Ina, the bees. Okay, so we're going to read. And from the fruit, you understand what I mean? And from the fruit of palm trees and grape vines, you take intoxicant and good provision. I mean good food. Good provision. Indeed, in that is a sign for a people who are reason. You understand? This is one is say reason, one is say wise. And then we can read even here. And for those fruit of the tal, that is the pictal. And for the fruit of the date palm and grapes, whence ye derive strong drink and also good nourishment, lo therein is indeed the potent for people who have sense. You understand? So when you drink wine, it's the people who have sense. Now Allah is allowing you to drink wine because this is for the people who have sense, who drink wine, who have brain. You know? This is not me saying, this is Allah saying. So you have to respect Allah when He say drink wine. Just to show you. And this is chapter 16, Surah Ina. I think Muslims, they know this chapter. The ones who read Quran every day. Okay. So we are going to the next one. So when I see that, even in the paradise of Muslim, they will drink wine there in paradise. They will drink alcohol with 72 women. And the two women, they come from hell. I mean, this doesn't make sense. This is not religion, my friend. But, okay, we're gonna come from that. Okay. We go next. What do we have here? In Quran, when does... Okay. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful. Okay, this is something else. Okay, now we have to go, there's another one here where it doesn't make sense. When the Muslim people, they're in paradise from Allah. This is so dumb, but okay. Let's write it. Let's go and see. Here it shows us that even the man will become shwanga. In paradise from Allah. The man can... I mean, this doesn't make sense, man. But we're going to see. I'm going to tell you, you will leave Islam. Okay, we write Sunan Ibn Majah. (43:38). In the book 37, Hadith Hadith 239. Me, I tell you, Quran is funny. It's not from God. It's funny book, I tell you. Okay. So I hope it's this one here. Hey, I hope it's this. Okay. So what do we have here? What do we have? We have Sunnah Ibn Majah 43:38. Okay? Chapter 39, description of paradise. Okay, this is description of paradise. That is Sunnah. Let me do it in blue so you see that very, very correctly, so that you know where we are reading in which hadith. In Sunnah Ibn Majah, Zud. This is of Arabic. Hadith 43:38. I'm going to say it 3 times. Sunan Ibn Majah, Zud. Hadith 43:38. We're going to read it there now. So what it says, So when the believer wants a child, in paradise, you see here, he say he means man, not she. There is a difference between he and she. So here it means man, not woman. Men. If a man need a child in the paradise, I'm going to read it again. When the believer wants a child in paradise, he will be conceived and born and grown up in a short while according to his desire. Okay. So you guys, you understand here what we're reading, yeah? So that means here a man will become stronger, maybe the way I see, I don't know, the way I'm thinking here. Hey, this is. Are you kidding me? Oh. Okay. So, okay. So where is the? I'm gonna say that I'm gonna translate that in my language so that I understand better. You know, you know. Google Translation. Okay. So I hope it will come Swahili, English. Muamini anapotaka mtoto peponi atachukuliwa mimba na kuzaliwa na kuwa mtu mzima baada ya muda mfupi kulingana na matamanio yake. Also muumini anapotaka mtoto peponi atachukuliwa mimba. Do I understand here correctly? Atachukuliwa mimba, ataikuwa mimba. That means when the believer wants a child in paradise, he will be conceived and born and grown up child and grown up. If you want a child, he will be the way I think here, the way I see here, I think the man who will bear the child. The way I see here, in a short while, according to his desire, you know. Okay. So you guys, you know, you will go and bear children in paradise. This is about he, not she. You know, that means he, a man, a Muslim man, he will if you want a baby, a child, he will conceive and born a grown up. He will atachukuliwa mimba. They will put him pregnant. You know, they will put him pregnant. They will put him pregnant kuwa mtu mzima na kuzaliwa na kuwa mtu mzima. And they will put him pregnant, that man, and then that shall the way. Hey, my God, man. Hey, come on, man. Muslim, are you believing this bullshit here, man? No, man. If you are normally the head, you will go away from Islam. Okay, let's continue, because here, I already find here is stupid thing what I'm reading here. It really doesn't make sense. It's that's why I'm telling you it's not the book of God, and it's not paradise. Okay? So, if his sight falls on a woman, okay. Okay. So, I'm going to research the other things here. I'm going to go to desktop here and search my snap. There's more. There's actually more. So there's some other here. We want to look what it's telling us also. So what do we have here? Do not greet the Jews and the Christian before they greet you, and when you. So we have even here. We have Sahih Muslim 2167, Book 39, Hadith 16. Do not greet the Jews and the Christian before they greet you, and when you meet any one of them on the roads, force him to go to the narrowest part of it. So here, you know, Muslim, they are being told with Allah, they don't have to greet Christians. But you know, we have many Muslims in Switzerland. I mean, there are some, they are refugees. I mean, if you want refugee in a Christian country, I mean, you have to be peaceful. You have to greet the ones who live in that land. You understand? But here Allah is telling you don't greet Christian. But here in Switzerland there are too much Christians here. You know? There are too much Christians, you know? So, you know, Islam is not even peaceful. The Allah is telling a Muslim they don't have to greet. I'm not lying here. I'm going to show you again. Here in Sahih Muslim 2167. I think I already said that in another video. Book 39, Hadith 16. Sahih Muslim 2167. Book 39, Hadith 16. It says that Muslim people don't have to greet Christians. So for those Christians here in Switzerland, think twice, my friend. So what we have here, Sahih al-Bukhari, in water at the places of water, their fighting men were killed and their women and were taken a captive, and Prophet got judged on the day. Nafi said to Ibn Umar had told him the above narration, and what we have here did not seem more difficult in respect of reason and religion than the wives of women. A woman asked, what is the defect of reason and religion? Reply, defect of a reason is testimony of two women for one man. You should so we have, I'm going to read it. I'm going to read here, this one here. I don't know what it's all about. Abdi Allah B. Umar reported the messenger of Allah so as saying, I did not see more defective in respect of reason and religion than the wives of you, women. A woman asked, what is the defect of reason and religion? He replied, the defect of reason is the testimony of two women for one man. And the defect of faith is that one of you does not fast during Ramadan when one is menstruating. So this, I'm going to read some because they don't see capital, but Muslim people, they know where it's written. But I need some with capital. A woman give in charity and pray a great deal for forgiveness, for I have what is this? Allah messenger with you too from among the jinn. Okay, let's see what is here. Let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here. What do we have here? We have Sahih Muslim 28:14. Sahih Muslim 28:14. I mean 2000. I think it's this one here. So let's see what it's all about. I think it's about genie and I don't know what. Because even Satan, he was, Muhammad, he makes Satan to become Muslim. You know, Satan, he takes Shahada. You know, from, yeah. You know, even Satan is a Muslim. You know, when you tell Muslim that, they don't know. They think you are saying bad thing about Quran and all that. You are Muslimophobia or something like that. No. We are researching your book here. We don't read Bible here. We're reading Quran. To show you that is too much things is stupid inside, you know? Oh. Okay, maybe it's this one here. I don't know. Okay. The mischief of the... So we have here, as I do here... we have Sahih Muslim characteristic of the day of judgment, paradise and hell. Okay? The mischief of the shaitan and how he sends his troops to tempt people, and with every person there is a foreign companion from among the jinn. There is none among you with whom is not an attached from amongst the jinn, devil. The companions said, Allah Messenger, with you too. Thereupon he said, yes, but Allah helps me against him, and so I am safe from his hand, and he does not command me but for good. So hear that. So I'm gonna translate it in my language because so Satan he make Muhammad to make good things. How can Satan make you to make good things? I think God is making you to good things. Good things come from God, not from Satan. Why Satan he make Muhammad to make good things? Oh. So hakuna miongoni mwenyu ambaye hana mshikamano na majini. Okay, shetani. Wakasema maswahaba, na wewe pia mtume wa Mwenyezi Mungu. Hapo akasema ndiyo, lakini Mwenyezi Mungu hunisaidia diti yake, na kwa hivyo nimesalimika na mkono wake, na wala haniagizi ila kwa wema. Okay, so let's translate it maybe in German. This is stupid, man, come on. Es gibt niemand unter euch, bei dem nicht eine Attache unter dem Djinns, Teufel ist. Sie, die Gefährte, sagte, Gesandte Allahs, auch mit dir. Also auch mit Muhammad. Also Muhammad hat auch Djinn. Okay? Darauf sagt er, ja. Und Muhammad sagt, ja, ich habe auch Djinn. Ja, aber Allah hilft mir gegen ihn, und so bin ich sicher von seiner Hand, und er befiehlt mir nur zum Guten. Also weißt, also hier der Teufel befiehlt Muhammad nur gute Sache zu machen. Also this is what I'm reading here. The devil is making Muhammad to do good deeds. I mean, doesn't make sense, man. What kind of a book of God is saying such things like this? How can Satan make you to do good things? I thought Satan is making you to do always bad things. So that's what I want to tell you. Actually, many things in Quran is really, it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. It's so stupid things, it doesn't really make sense. You know? So, okay, what do we have here? Okay, so let's telling you how paradise of Muslim looks like. I'm going to show you now. In paradise of Muslim, there is even the God, the Allah, the God of Muslim, is promising Muslim men even to make, he can, you know, in paradise, even a Muslim man, he can make sex with man. Not only women, also with man. This is what I'm telling you. Islam, go away, is a devil book. I'm gonna show you. This is not, I'm not talking bullshit here. So I'm going to write, I hope, because this chapter, I don't see the chapter very good well here. He's promising you not only 72 women, but I'm going to show you that with 72 women and also the market in paradise. Because in the Quran, Muslim, in the paradise of Muslim, there is also a market. You know, market which you can buy and sell. You know, there is a market in paradise of Muslim people. And this market, you cannot buy or sell. But you can only, there is only two images. There's an image of man and an image of woman. And this you can have sex with a man with that image of man and even image of woman. So I'm telling you, man, this is a stupid religion, my friend. I'm sorry to say that, but me, I don't want to go paradise like this. Yes, you know, before you believe in the Quran, you have to inform yourself first. You know, what is this? What is really going on there before you believe? So we're gonna write here. I hope it will come. Jami, wait a minute. Jami at Tirmidhi. At Tirmidhi, chapters on the description of paradise. Chapters, I'm going to write chapters of the description of paradise. Okay, and then down there I'm going to write Ali narrat that the messenger of Allah. Ali narrated the messenger of Allah. Said. So you can have sex with man and woman there in paradise if you are a man, not as a woman. Here they're talking about man, I'm gonna tell you, man, this is so stupid, man. I mean, you guys, man, you can hate me what you want, but me, I don't go your paradise. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe we're going to find here. Maybe it's this. Okay, here they talk about there's a tree. There's a tree. A rider will travel in its shade for 100 years without reaching at the end. And here they say there is not a tree. I don't understand. But so which one is which one? It's wrong with us that when we started for what we are of the people of the year, but when they from social with you family and your children, we do not recognize yourself. So the messenger Allah is being conditioned when you departed from me, the angels would surely horses and I will surely brought a creation that they may sin so that he may So I don't know where is this. Narrate the message. Indeed, in paradise there are chambers who is outside. Outside can be seen from their inside. Then their inside can be seen from their outside. Abraham stood and said, "Who are they of a prophet of Allah?" And he said, "Those who speak well, feed others." Okay, I hope we're gonna find that hadith. Well, in the market. Let me see. Maybe I write it wrong. I don't know. But I have to find it. This is more. I'm telling you, this is so. It's so disturbing. You know, this is so disturbing. But I'm going to write now. I'm going to write different now. Wait a minute. I'm going to write the all so that we can get the chapter. Okay, so I'm going to write it the way that chapter is saying. I don't think it's too much. So here it says, what is going on with this? It says, indeed, you know, it says, indeed, in the paradise, you know, the paradise of Muslim people. In the paradise, there is a market. You understand? This is what Allah is saying. That is Prophet Muhammad, I think. And Prophet Muhammad, you know, is connected with Allah. So what he say, you know, is connected with Allah. You know? So this is what he's saying. Indeed, in the paradise, there is a market. I'm going to write it there. There is a market. I'm going to write to what this is saying. There is a market in which there is no buying. There is no buying, no selling, except for image. Okay, now it comes. Images of men and women. This is what he's saying. Not me, I'm saying that. So and women. So it's continue and say, so whenever, you know, whenever a man, not a man and woman, only a man, okay? A man. So whenever a man desires an image, he enters it. Okay, so we're gonna press here like this, and I hope we're gonna find the chapter, because I don't see the chapter here. So I think this is the chapter now. You know, I see homosexual here in paradise of Muslim now. You know, so let's see here. What is this? I mean, here is so we have to make it blue so everybody see which chapter is this. Okay. So we have chapter 38, chapter on the description of paradise. That is Jami at Tirmidhi, chapter on the description of paradise. chapter 15. I mean, this is verse 15. This is chapter 15, what he's been relating. So let me see here. We have that. Okay, we have that. Okay. So this is the chapter. I'm going to tell you the chapter. This is the chapter which you're going to read. Jami at Tirmidhi 2550, book 38, hadith 28. I'm going to say it 2 times. You know, in the book reference is Jami at Tirmidhi 2550, book 38, hadith 28. Okay, so this is of Arabic. You know, you can read it there. I'm going to stop it so people can read it. You can stop it also. So, indeed, in paradise, there is a market in which there is no buying, no selling, except for images of men and women. So, whenever a man, you understand here, I'm going to make it blue here. A man, this is only man. There is no a man and woman. If he desire to get that way, only a Muslim man, you understand? Here it says, so whenever a man desire an image, he enter it. You can enter, you can have sex with those image. You can have sex. This is sex. That means sex here. You know, he enters it. He, so not she. Here is talking about he. It's not she. He is a man. Everybody knows that he means a man. You understand? So, image of man of women. So, in paradise, there's an image of man and woman, you know. And a man, he can sex with those man and woman. You can choose one. So that means even Allah is giving you a man if you want to sleep with a man in paradise of Muslim. It's not me saying, we already read it here in the hadith, so you cannot be hungry about me, hungry about your book, you know, because this is now silly. This is a dirty thing what we are reading here. This is not gentleman. I mean, your God is not gentleman. He's saying even a Muslim man can have sex with man or a woman. Why not ask a man to have sex with only a woman? Why you have to put man and a woman? You can if you have desire. You know, if you want, you can have sex with man and a woman in the paradise of Muslim. So I'm sorry guys. From here I'm gonna tell you, Islam, I'm sorry, is not a book of God, and Allah is not God. Allah is Satan, because he's promising you man and woman. You as man, he's promising you can get a man to have sex, or a woman, anyone. You as man, not a woman. There is no woman here. There is no woman. I don't understand what happened with the Muslim women here in this verse. I don't see any Muslim woman here. What happened with him in paradise? Okay, maybe there's other chapters, but here in this chapter, I mean, it doesn't make sense. This is so dirty. It's spreading homosexual. The Allah is spreading homosexual here in this chapter. I'm going to tell you again. This is Jami at Tirmidhi 2550, book 38, hadith 28. I'm going to make it blue to see your eyes. You know. So I'm sorry guys, but this is pure homosexual. You know. And you know, when you see Muslim, they are against homosexual, but your Allah is promised you man and woman. You can have sex with man there in paradise, no problem, from Allah. If a man and man make love, there's no problem. Here is what he's saying here. So I'm going to translate it in my... we're going to... let me do it even in German. Tatsächlich gibt es in Paradise einen Markt, auf dem es weder kaufen noch verkaufen gibt. Außer auf Vorbilder von Männern und Frauen. Wann immer also ein Mann ein Bild wünscht, betritt es. You understand what I mean? So this is pure homosexual, and that's why even Muhammad married 9 years old Aisha. You know, this is pedophile, and we see homosexual here in paradise. I mean, it doesn't make sense. This book doesn't make sense. Sorry. So, I mean, there is this. It doesn't make sense. And let me show you about about 72 women. 72 women in paradise. Let me see if my app is working. 1 hour and 40. So as we see here, I mean, we already have homosexual now in paradise of Islam. We already see that there is a homosexual representing homosexual. Allah is representing homosexual, and this is false. I mean, in the Bible, homosexual, even in the Bible, God destroys Sodom and Gomorrah. If you're homosexual in the Bible, you have to be stoned. So, I'm telling you that I hope we're gonna open the eyes of this Muslim to come to Christianity, and to come to Christianity and to go to a real paradise where there's no image of you as man. There's no God. You don't represent as homosexual. You come to Christianity, there you're gonna be as angels. Christianity, you will never be hungry. You'll never have thirst of drinking wine like Islam. I'm gonna show you that. And you never have this sexual lust. Why? Because you will be like angels. Angels, they never marry. We Christian will become angels. You understand? Yes. So all these that we have an image of man and woman, so that you can even have sex with the man as man. We don't have this lust of sex in the Christianity. You understand? Because it removes the human body. Always have feeling of sex, feeling of drinking, feeling of eating. But when you be angel, you'll never be hungry. You are not hungry. There is no hungriness, no thirsty, no thinking I want to have sex. No, like that. We will be angels. You understand? Christian will be angels. We're given the body of angel. You understand? So forget about what we read here in Quran. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So we're going to continue. I'm going to write you 72 women. I'm going to write here maybe 72 women in the paradise of Islam. So maybe it will come. So if 13 virgin await Muslim, okay. So what we see here? Maybe these are comments. If 72 virgins await Muslim men in paradise, what is the reward of a Muslim woman if she is in fact allowed into a paradise? Oh, this is a good question. So we are going to comment. There are several theories in the Islamic school of thought on the matter. The most prominent two being either a woman gets an indeterminate number of houri, perpetually young angelic men with perfect bodies, and she will be endure as will Muslim men with intensive virility and insatiable sexual stamina in between reclining on sofas and cautious of the highest quality and supplying exotic and fresh fruit and food from across the world. So you hear here, eh? So a woman will get a young angelic man. This is a woman. this is what they will get, the Muslim women. But a Muslim man will get 72 women, and those two they come from. I will find that. Okay, so I don't see which chapter, but we're gonna go back. Is it true that Islam offers 72? Okay, let's see here. I hope this is not comments again. Yes, Muslims do definitely get at least 2 virgins, but they probably get 72. What do you mean by that? To answer this, we have to look at the Quran and the Hadith. The Quran definitely guarantees the Muslim female playmates in paradise. And this is Quran 44, as we read here. Quran chapter 44, 51 to 54. As to the righteous, they will be in a position of security among gardens and springs, dressed in fine silk and in rich brocade. They will face each other, and we shall join them to companions, houses with beautiful beak and lustrous eyes. Okay, so they will have even they will have women with big eyes. Okay, so do you think Allah is running a brothel to provide women for sex? It's all fake story, probably by their sly mullahs. So we're going to read comments. Don't let the Muslim men even get to see a woman by keeping a woman in burqa. As a result, they will get disposed for females. Give them step 2. Give them false promises for virgin women in afterlife. These female starved desperate men will get readily lard for it and be ready to do anything for that fake 72 virgin thing. So this is what people think, this is the comments what people so I hope we're gonna virgin. What virgin? Okay, let's see. I want capital. Okay, so what do we have? So we have here 72 virgins for men. What do women get in paradise? Okay. I just need a chapter to show you which chapter is saying that. But as you see that everywhere they believe that they will have probably women in generally might not enjoy 72 males in paradise. We must realize that the likes of men versus women are quite different. Men generally desire women, while women are far more diverse in their desires. Women's nature is to have only one husband. So the women in paradise will not wish for multiple husbands, and they will not be jealous to complain about their husbands having more than one wife. Assuming otherwise is belittling Allah's justice. As Muslims, we accept the reward that Allah will grant us in paradise. We will be glad to have made it. Those who don't work for the paradise in this world will always complain and belittle what Allah will grant. Okay, this is what the Muslim think. But me, I just need a verse. Okay, what we have here? So their Lord accepted of them their supplication and answered them, Never will I allow to be lost the work of any of you, be it male or female. You are members one of another. So those who immigrate and were driven out from their homes and suffered harm in my cause, and who fought and were killed in my cause, verily I will expiate from them their evil deeds and admit them into gardens, under which rivers flow in paradise, a reward from Allah, and with Allah is the best of reward. Will explain from them their evil deeds and gardens under which river flow. Okay, let me see. Let me see, because this it doesn't bring what we have. We need capital. We have here Quran 9. So how do I read them of virgins? So we have here Surah at Twaba, Chapter 9, 111 to 100. Okay, let's see what is this. Maybe you're going to tell us about the virgins. Surely Allah has purchased of the believers their lives and their belongings, and in return has promised that they shall have paradise. They fight in the way of Allah and slay and are slain. Such is the promise he has made incumbent upon himself in the Torah and the Gospel and the Quran, who is more faithful to this promise than Allah. Rejoice then in the bargain you have made with him, that indeed is the mighty truth. In this verse, that expect that the Islamic faith, which determines the nature of the relationship between Allah and His servants. I just want that verse. I don't want to read all the virgin hadiths. Islam. Okay, let's see what is this. Virgin of mattress, making sense of one of the reward of paradise. So okay, so we have to I want to see the capital and verses. So I think this is this capital here, as the right of ownership, because he is the creator of man and over everything he possesses, and Quran explanation. As the Quran said, the Muslim man will get 72. Yeah, but where is that hadith? Can Muslim defend why does the Quran say that Allah has purchased from different promises? What do we have here? I think what Quran said about virginity. How many virgins are in the Quran? Okay, how many virgins are in the Quran? Okay. Men will receive 72 virgins in the hadith corpus. There is some debate. There is some debate on the meaning of the Quranic passages. According to Islamic jurisprudence, Muhammad Ali's translated version does not even mention does not even mention the 70. The number may vary virgin that they are found in Shakir's translation vision. Okay, so as we read here that the Muslim, they will get 72 virgins. Let me write where is, for those 72 virgins in paradise of Islam, where those two come from. For those 72 virgins in the paradise of Muslims. For those 72 virgins in the paradise of Muslims, where will Allah take the two women from? So escaping Ottoman Sunni concerning Ottoman Quran states except those who repent and make a read by Muhammad 22 virgin in the okay. So what is this now? Oh, well, we have death by jihad for deliverance. Let me write different here, because this Google is always stupid sometimes. It doesn't bring things what we write. Is those two women come from hell? I'm gonna write here. Will Allah take those two women? Take those two women. Because I've read somewhere, that's why I'm writing this. So we're gonna see. I don't know why it's not bringing. So we're gonna locating hell in Islamic tradition. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Answer to frequently asked questions about the degrees of this. So you see, even the Google in the Okay, so we're gonna go now to the videos. We're gonna go to Christian Prince. As we have seen that Islam is not from God. Sorry. I'm gonna ask Christian Prince, do? And those two came from. Okay, so we're gonna go to videos. We want to see now what is really going on here. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna copy this, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to YouTube. Now we want to see where those two, because we have 72 virgins in Paradise of Islam, but where those two come from? This is what I'm searching, because I know they come from the house of hell. This is what I want to show you, because I know there's somewhere we read, but I forget where. But the only place where I can find that is by Christian Prince. So even when you say why we Christians we believe in Trinity, we have some answer here. You can find even Trinity in the Quran. You know, that's the problem. These people, they don't understand their own Quran. So wait a minute, what we have here. So we're going to research today. We're going to research. So what's the benefit of 72 virgins speakers corner? So here even they ask, what will women get in paradise? Pornography in the Hadith and Quran. There's pornography in the Hadith and Quran. Sheikh Utman about Allah don't need a blood. So, you know, in Jannah, okay, let's start. Okay, let's start again. Okay.
Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. In this video, we will show you one more lie the Muslims try to say when they try to defend their religion. The lady in there, you might not understand what she is saying. I think she's Indian or something. She is asking this man, supposedly he's a scholar, I think many of you know him already. She is asking him why the Quran mentioned that the men, they will have women as hur. Why
So just
women,
listen.
they will not have a male for sex? If the man, he will get his reward 72 hur, why the woman, she will not get equal reward according to the Quran? Now he is answering. You want to see the answer? You will not believe it. And this will show you that when Muslims, they say there is a scholar, you know, a scholar is in Islam is someone who say things make Muslims happy, not the one who say the truth. Even if the Muslims themselves don't agree with him, by the way. Which means even of all the Muslims who they are watching, they knew that he is not saying things correctly and he is lying. They will say, thank you, wow, you know, because they are supporting Islam. Because I cannot believe that there is maybe 10,000 watching and listening, and there's millions are watching by TV. More than 10,000, you know, they are there in the present. They are there. None of them he will say to him, no, you are wrong. There is something wrong in Muslims, honestly. Because if I go to a church and the priest of that church or the minister of that church, he said something wrong, he's teaching wrong, I will say to him, you do not know the Bible. This is not what the Bible says. So how tens of thousands are sitting there watching this man as if he is a hero, but none of them he knew that he is talking very wrong. And we will show everyone how Muslims, scholar who claim to be scholar, there is one of two.
They always lie.
You are an idiot, you do not know your religion, which means you are no scholar, you claim to be one, maybe to make money, or you are a scholar who knew the truth and you are hiding it, which means you are false and you are a liar. In both ways you are a liar, because the first one you are lying at the Muslims and at yourself, the second one you are lying at everyone. Let us listen to the question and to the answer, and we will show you how Muslims play their game always.
A man will have rules, that is beautiful maidens when he enters paradise. What will a woman get when she enters paradise?
The sister posed a question.
But you know, the quality is not so good, you know.
A man enters paradise, he will get food, that is a beautiful maiden. What will the woman get when she enters paradise? The Quran has mentioned the word hur in no less than 4 different places. It's mentioned in Surah Duhan, chapter 44, verse number 54. It's mentioned in Surah Tur, chapter 52, verse number 20. It's mentioned in Surah Rahman, chapter 55, verse number 72, as well as in Surah Waqia, chapter number 46, verse number 22. And many
The quality is not so good. We have to search another one.
translations have translated the word hur as beautiful maiden. If the word hur means a beautiful maiden, it means a beautiful maiden, then what will a woman get in paradise? Actually, the word hur is a plural.
So let me say the quality is not so nice, but I hope before virgin, maybe this one here it's have a good quality.
Hello guys, peace of the Lord with everyone. This video regarding the God of Islam promising Muslims that each time they have sex with their women's who they are they will be created for Muslims in the heaven, which mean the Hurriya, and even their wives, because Muslims, if they choose their wife to go with them, if they choose only, they will go. So the man, he choose which wives they will go with him, which wife she will not go with him. So he's saying there, and made them virgins. And actually this is an ad between the two mark. In this page always, when they add something, they put it in between two mark, which means it's not in the Quran, but they are trying to explain to you. Okay? So they are virgins, and he will make them virgin, which means they are not virgins. Which means each woman, she is not a virgin, Allah will make her virgin, and he will keep it this way, which means each time you have sex with your wife, in the heaven, she will be virgin again. Now some Muslims, they say this is not true. You know, when we say something, and this is what is really funny about Muslims, they go and they answer, but they don't give a proofs. And here we give a proofs. I'm not explaining the Quran. This is your Ibn Kathir. This is your official government website of Saudi Arabia. This is Ibn Kathir. I will go there, and I will show you what Ibn Kathir is saying. And you know what? Whatever Ibn Kathir is saying, I will accept it. I'm not explaining the Quran. I'm not. I'm just showing you what your prophet, he said about this, according to your scholars, not according to me. Okay? Now, there will be virgins after they be not virgins. And he continues saying, let us read together. The prophet, he describing the heaven. Now this is the prophet is talking about the heaven. And he's explaining this verse, not Ibn Kathir. Be careful. وَالَّذِي بَعَثَنِي بِالْحَقِّ. He's swearing by Allah. You don't know about the heaven, about today your wives, and what you will have in the heaven from wives and women and houses. Each man, he enter his house and he will see 72 women, 72 wives from what God Allah will create, which means they are not wives from earth, and 2 only from the human, which means their wives who was in the earth. واثنتين من ولد آدم لهما فضل على الله. So Allah will give you 72 women, and the top of them 2 of the women who was in the earth. And he's saying, and you go inside your bedroom, and you will see a diamond or a ruby in the top of a bed made from gold and covered by pearls, and each one of them, in the top of it, 70 pairs of sundus and istabrak. Sundus and istabrak is one of the best kinds of clothes, like silk, but it's not silk. It's very, at that time it was very, very expensive, but now nobody want to wear it anymore because it's nothing, it's garbage. So he's promising them they will get the best material for clothes. And he will say, and you will put your hands between her shoulders, and he will see his hand through her body, through her chest and her body, which means, you stand up behind your woman, and you put your hand in the top of her boobs. You are in the back, but because she is so white, extremely white, you will be able to see through her back your hand, which means you will see through. Her body is extremely, extremely see-through. So, this is how you will see your hand. Use your imagination. From behind of her clothes and her skin and her flesh. وَجِلْدُهَا وَلَحْمُهَا. And even he will see inside the bones, مُخُّ سَاقِهَا. Inside the bones there is something, there is a liquid. You will see even inside that. You will see inside the bones. This is Muhammad talking now, not Ibn Kathir. Be careful. Because I know, my Muslims say this is Ibn Kathir. Say, no. This is the Prophet. Prophet repeating that. Not only once, he yaqul, which means always he repeat that. and he's saying, and you will see what inside her bones, as if you are looking inside a stick of yaqut. Yaqut is a kind of rubies. And even you will see inside her kidney. Imagine, man, this guy, you will do a full scan. This is ugly. What do you want to see inside the kidney? This is mine, you will see inside the stomach, like if she had poo-poo too. And he will never get bored from her, and she will never get bored from him. And وَلَا يَأْتِيهَا مِنْ مَرَّةٍ إِلَّا وَجَدَهَا عَذْرًا. And each time he come to her to sleep with her, she will be virgin again. And his penis, وَمَا يَفْتُرْ ذَكَرَهُ. Be careful. Your penis always will be hard. وَمَا يَفْتُرْ ذَكَرَهُ وَلَا يَشْتَكِي قَبْلَهَا. Maybe somebody will say, this is saying zikrahu. It says ذَكَرَهُ. You see the fatha? Look with me. It's very clear. So always your penis will be so hard. And you will never complain from her. And you will never be out of sperm ever. إلا أنه لا مني ولا مني فبينما هو كذلك إذ نودي إنا قد عرفنا أنك لا تمل ولا تمل. So he will keep having sex until he understands that, you know what, the promise of God is true, and he will never get bored from what he said as God he told him. And until somebody say to him, you know what, you have another wives, and you have to go and have sex with them. So فيخرج فيأتيهن واحدة واحدة. So he will leave that room with that woman, and he will go with the other one, and the other one, and the other one, and the other one, non-stop. And each time one of them, she came, she said to him, nobody in this heaven is better than you, which means sex. Man, this woman sounds she is, excuse my language, sounds she is having sex with everybody in the heaven, you know? Like what she mean by saying no, after he have sex with her, after he did, the F word, she's saying to him, no one better than you in the heaven. Maybe those women, they go, I don't know, like maybe they sleep with 10,000 men a day. Because each time she say to him, no one better than you in heaven. And this is very stupid thing to say.
Yeah, it's very stupid
Why the
thing.
women is saying that?
It's not
No
decent,
one
and
is
you are in
better than you
paradise.
heaven?
This is the paradise of Islam.
Oh, no, don't talk about my prophet. So, your prophet will be in heaven or no? I wonder. Anyway, so as you see, very funny story and very funny, stupid description of the heaven. And you will see again, over and over again, إِنَّ أَهْلَ قَالَ الرَّسُولُ. The prophet, he said, that the people...
So let's go another, as we see already. So I'm going to write, what will Muslim women will get in paradise? So today we're gonna research Quran. Not playing around today. Okay. Now here we have, will babies go to heaven or to hell?
Okay, so let's go ahead and establish some ground rules, because I'm not going to play your games, the games that you persistently play, where you try to twist and turn things, and you try to change the subject, you try to redirect, you use red herrings, it's constant with you. You're very simple to figure out. You're very.
Let us see how good you are. Let us see how good you are. As long as you know how simple I am to figure out, let us see how good you are.
Okay, so if you're a true believer and you live in the obedience of Allah, and you trust in
So let me make it simple. Let me make it simple. Let me make it simple. If somebody believes that a baby child, is a Muslim, is born of a Muslim family, is he going to go to hell or to heaven?
And the question just came in. Says, what happens to a baby that dies, and where does it go? This is a beautiful teaching in Islam that all children, regardless of the religion of their parents, all children go to paradise.
not automatically he's not going to heaven.
Automatically he will go to heaven. Are you sure?
No, I didn't say that. I said not automatically. He's not going to heaven automatically.
Why he will not go to? Why? He did not commit sin.
Because he has to live his life in the obedience of Allah.
So where he will go now? He's a child. He's a son of a Muslim man.
You're saying that he died as an infant?
Yes.
If he died as an infant, yeah, he's going to heaven.
So there is no way anyone will believe in such a thing, because that would be stupid, right?
I don't understand what your question is.
You just said.
Are you saying if
you
a newborn baby died,
Yeah.
where does it go? It goes to heaven.
Who told you
The
that?
newborn baby goes to heaven.
Is that according to Islam? Is that according to Islam or according to you?
That's common knowledge. That's common sense.
So you are saying to me the common sense. So anyone who speaks something else, he will be stupid.
Though it's common amongst Muslims, we all generally understand that if a baby dies, the baby is going to paradise. But this is not true. It's not true.
What I'm saying, a baby that has committed no sin is sinless.
Yeah.
Therefore, the baby is going to heaven. That's common sense.
So, but is that based on Islamic teaching, or you are just guessing?
I can't find anything in the Quran or the Hadith that say that in specific, but I'm sure it's addressed somewhere.
But if somebody believes that a baby infant he will go to hell, do you think he is making a kind of stupid argument?
Why would a baby?
I don't know.
Young baby that died, an infant go to hell? That's impossible.
There's some religions that believe that babies can go to hell even if he is an infant. So do you think they are wrong and they are stupid?
As a Muslim, I don't believe that.
Okay. So, but this is wrong, right?
As a Muslim, I don't believe that.
Yeah, but is that wrong to believe that a baby he will go to hell if he dies? If he's a baby, he did not commit
You
sin.
can believe anything you want to. I'm telling you what I believe, and I don't believe that's to be the truth.
Yes. So, this is not the truth. This is false. Anyone believes?
I don't believe as I'm speaking for me, I don't believe that a newborn baby that dies is going to hell. Why would it? Common sense and logic tells me that no, that's not the case. Why would it?
So here, even Quran is saying when a baby died, it's not 100% is going to heaven. And this baby just born today and he died. He don't make sin. He doesn't even look another woman. He's blind. His baby just come now and he died. That means even it's not 100% is going to heaven. It can go to hell. So let's listen. That is Quran. I'm not the one who's saying. They're gonna open the Quran and you're gonna read.
Saying to me, I believe trying to separate yourself now from being an imam. So I'm asking you.
No, I'm a Muslim, and I'm telling you as a Muslim,
Okay.
in my belief, I'm not speaking for all Muslims, because there may be Muslims that think something different. I don't answer for all Muslims. I answer for me as a Muslim, and I'm telling me as a Muslim,
Okay.
I
want you to give me the opinion of all, according to Islam, not just you. According to Islam, if somebody believes there's a baby, he died, but he will not go to heaven, what do you think? He's wrong?
Why would a baby that died?
Don't tell me why. I'm asking you a question. You are the Muslim. For me,
I already answered. I'm not going to spin around.
I want you to give me
I answered the question. I don't believe.
I want you to give me an answer as a Muslim, not as me.
I'm telling you that I don't believe that.
Okay, the correct Islam. Is that the correct Islam opinion, or this is your opinion?
That is what I'm telling you as a Muslim. That's what I'm telling you.
So as a Muslim,
If you
this is
want to
Islam.
look beyond that,
so this
you
is
look into
okay.
that.
So
I
this
don't
is
answer for all
so
Islam.
this is
I don't
based.
answer for all Muslims. I answer for me as a Muslim.
If a Muslim,
And that's my,
if a Muslim, he believes in
I'm not
this.
I'm not going to answer anything else about
The
this.
Shia,
I'm
for example, hold on, okay.
I don't care what
Mujahid,
Shia anybody says.
The Shia,
I'm
the Shia believe. Okay, hold on. If a Shia he believe, if a Shia Imam, hold your horses. If a Shia Imam believe that an infant will go to hell, do you think that the Shia is teaching wrong?
I would question that Shia about why he believes that. And I would have a conversation with him, a logical and peaceful and meaningful conversation with him about
Are you going to tell him? Are you willing to tell him it's wrong? Are you willing to tell him it's wrong? Do you have?
I would tell him that I believe that he's wrong, yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
When Aisha radiallahu anha had mentioned regarding one of the children of the Ansar who had died, that's to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she mentioned, oh, he's among the children of paradise. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no.
Guys, be my witness. He just said, finally we made him say it, because the one who said is your prophet, not the Shia. Let me get you busted again. This is your prophet. He said, Aisha, she said, that a child who is a baby child who never commits sin, never ever commits sin, ever. He
Goes to
died.
hell? I don't believe that.
Who cares who did it? Your prophet, he said. If you don't believe it, became an prophet. You're a prophet, you said that. Your prophet said that, and you just said you don't believe in that. And thank you for leaving Islam, my friend. Thank you for leaving Islam, my friend. Thank you for leaving Islam. Now let us see who is the coach here. Shut up. It is time for me to say to you, shut up. Coach, huh? Let us see who is the coach here. Let us see who is the coach. What's wrong with you? You Muslims are a bunch of idiots. And anyone who converts to Islam, he is an official idiot, stupid.
Yeah, it's very
Read
stupid.
with me carefully. And this is a Sahih Hadith. In Sahih al-Bukhari, in Sunan ibn Majah, in all the books. This child, the Messenger of Allah said, you are muted, don't talk. SAW was called for a funeral of a child from among the Ansar. Ansar are Muslims. I said, who's talking? Aisha. Oh, Messenger of Allah. Glad tidings for him, which means the child. He is one. He is what? He is one of the little birds of Allah, who never did evil or reached the age of doing evil.
So a baby, he born, he never do evil, but that baby is going to hell, according to Islam, according to Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad.
People of paradise.
So how serious this religion is?
Created them.
Even a baby don't commit crime, he go to hell.
Were still in the father backbone. And he created people for hell. He created them for it, which means while they are still in their father loins or their backbone. So here your prophet said that Aisha, she is not saying an accurate statement. This child not necessarily will go to heaven, even though he confirmed that this child did not commit sin ever, because Allah, he decreed his destination before he created him, if he will go to heaven or hell. So sin, you idiot, have nothing to do with you going to heaven or hell. This is a child who never commits sin, yet Muhammad confirming that he might not go to heaven. Why? Because Allah, he decided who will go to heaven before he created him, regardless of sin he will do. So all that you told me about the coach and the game and all the stupid thing, it was a joke. This is a child from a Muslim father, not a Christian father, not a Jewish father. He commit no sin. He reached no age of sin. But yet, he might go to hell. And you are the one who agreed that this is a stupid statement to say. So while you say your prophet is making a stupid statement, you're mine.
Well, what we do know is that there's some hadith that are authentic.
This is very simple. Don't play the game. It's authentic. Okay.
Absolutely not authentic.
Okay.
And we also know.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you busted. Shut up. Let me get you busted. Guys, does it say Sahih? Does it say there Sahih? In the front of your eyes.
Yeah, it says
You see
Sahih.
in the screen, it says Sahih. Why you are lying, saying,
So as you see here, in Grande Sahih, Darussalam, Volume 1, Book 1, Volume 1, Book 1, Hadith 82, Book 1, Hadith 86. This telling that baby, that baby of Arabic is Book 1, Hadith 86, of English is Volume 1, Book 1, Hadith 82. It says in Sahib, in Grande Sahib Darussalam, it says that baby who is born, he never do sin, he never see sin, he never have an age of doing sin, but it's not 100% he will go to heaven. Even when he never do sin, he never see sin. It's not 100%. So what stupid is that? That baby never do sin, he never see sin, he never reach the age of doing sin, but he's not 100% is going to heaven. How silly is this religion? I mean, even babies, they are uncholik, they're innocent, they never sin, they are born just right now, and they died. They never do sin, they are blind. I mean, when the baby is born right now, he don't know what is sin. He don't know what is going on in the world. He don't know nothing. He never even touched any alcohol, nothing, anything. No, neat. But it's not 100%. Allah says not 100%. Muhammad says not 100% he go to hell. And he already dead. What type of stupid religion is this, man? What are we listening here, man? This is the Quran. This is what is talking. That is Sahih. You cannot say you cannot accept Sahih.
This hadith is not Sahih. Why you are a liar? Shame on you.
Now this is Hadith Sahih. No one can say and come and doubt that.
This is your Muslim website. This is your translation. And it says the grade there is Sahih. So shut up and admit that you have a following a stupid religion. Does not make any sense. And you are the one who said to me, it does not make sense. It doesn't make sense that a child, he is a baby, he's an infant, he will go to hell. It's you who said that.
So, there's one Muslim, he shut the mouth with. So I'm going to show you what Muslim really get in Jannah. You see? Okay, let's see here.
So I gotta look into this, brother. I can't just.
What do you mean you are? I'm showing you. We are looking right now. We are looking. Why
I gotta see what the scholars say, what the arguments
What
against.
scholars? Your scholars cannot answer anything, my friend. What scholars? Okay, let us have a deal, me and you. What about you challenge your scholar and tell him, if you don't call this guy, I'm going to leave Islam. Just to force him to call me.
I will.
They will never dare to call me. You want to bet?
I can't bet.
Okay, well, I will bet. If you win, Allah will double your versions in the heaven. If I lose, I will give you my versions to you.
There are no virtues in heaven.
What do you mean there's no versions? No, your prophet, he said, you will have versions, and they are very sexy, and you know it. What? Are you making fun of your prophet now? Your prophet, he says that. So what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You like what versions? You do not know that your prophet, he promised you, a lot of women who are coming in the heaven just for sex entertainment. Let me show you the hadith before I let you go. Not that.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, we already know about this. We don't have to repeat. So I have 10 minutes now, a little bit. I want to say, I want to write also the Christian Prince, Allah deception. So I'm going to show you. This is the books of Christian Prince. You know, you can go and buy. You know. So let's see this.
Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. I'm going to speak fast because the topic is too long a little bit and we have limited time. Don't worry, this is not about...
We have Christian Prince, the deception of Allah. You see here?
As it is,
so we see what is the deception of Allah.
However, Muslims, they say that we Christians, when we say that the God of Islam is the God of deception, we are lying. All of you know that my first book named The Deception of Allah. And this is the book in front of you. Now the Muslims, they say that my translation for the verses in the Quran is absolutely false and it's wrong. And it's not truthful and whatever. Now they posted in their Facebook what is called refute. They are refuting us. And they say Christians like Sam Shamoun, etc. Those people, they are lying about Islam, and Allah is not, the Makkar does not mean the deceiver. And you see, I'm going to go with the choice of Muslims and whatever they select. Chapter 8, verse number 30. This is their choice, not my choice. This is the first choice, actually. Here we go. Number 1, and they choose Quran 8:30. And this is their translation. You see, Muslims, they pick up the translation they like. However, we go to the Islamic website and to see what is the translation of 8:30, or let us say all the possible translations for this verse. We go here, we found the following. This is the one, because I want to choose the one they choose, not something I choose. This is chapter 8, verse number 30, and you will see here the translation as an example of Biktal. Like the Muslims, when they speak about the infidels, they say plotting. The infidels are plotting. The word makar, the same word. It's the same word used for both. One for Allah, one for the infidels. And when they translate it, either they say plotting for the infidels, or when they say Allah, he says plan. But if you go in Biktal exposed them. Biktal is a Muslim, right? Muhammad Biktal, his name is Muhammad Biktal. So, and when those disbelievers plot against thee, O Muhammad, etc., what Allah did? They plot, but Allah also plot. And Allah is the best of the plotters. So Allah is what? Is the best of the plotter. Now, did Muhammad Biktal, he lie in his translation? Well, the Muslim, they have to find out, and they have to call him a liar from now on, because obviously he is exposing the Quran. This is not my translation. You know, you want to say we are lying in the translation. Now, why a Muslim, he is translating the word makar about Allah the same as I'm saying? Something wrong here, something fishy. However, I made many videos to show Muslims how false their accusation and their translation, etc. But still Muslims do not agree. So I was wondering, who can help me? Who can help me? So I found someone, he is very helpful. Now, who is that helpful man? It is Muhammad himself. Muhammad, he have a prayer he made, and this is the book of At-Tirmidhi. And Muhammad, he prayed, he say, and he used the same word, makar. Muhammad, he says, Rabbi a'inni wa la tu'in alay wa ansurni wa la tansur alay wa umkur li wa la tamkur alay. This is the word makar. You see it? And this is the word makar. Now we go and read the translation. Muhammad is asking his God to do something for him, to do makar for him. Makar, Muslim, they say it's a good plan of Allah. This is what I'm saying. It's a plan, not a deception, not a deceiving. We go and read the translation, which is made by Muslim. This is sunnah.com in the front of your eyes. This is not my website, not my translation. I have nothing to do with it. Muhammad is praying, saying, okay, here we go, let's read together. My Lord, O my Allah, aid me and do not do aid against me, and grant me victory and don't grant victory. And he continues saying, and don't grant victory over me. Plot for me. This is the translation for the word here, makara, wa'umkur. You see the word wa'umkur? Here, this is the one. Plot for me, and do not plot against me. I'm not the one saying that. Muhammad the one is saying that this is your prophet, the prophet of all the Abduls, the most powerful, beautiful prophet, the one who loved kids to the point he want to have sex with them, the one who teach love to the point he said Allah split hate between the Christians and the Jews, the one who teach amazing discoveries like monkeys are coming from the Jews and rats, they used to be Jews too, science. So this is your prophet himself saying, Allah, don't plot against me, plot for me. Do you see it? And this is the translation for the word makr. ولا تنصر علي وامكر لي ولا تمكر علي. I think this is more than enough to prove that Muslims are lying when they translate. Not only Biktar agree with us in the translation, there's many verses actually speaking about the deception of this Allah do deceive. Now what about Allah, he lead people into astray? To confirm this, there's the other word in the Quran, not the word makr, which is yubil, Allahul mudil. What mudil mean? Let us see. If we take different word in the Quran, which is mudil, we go as an example to chapter 488. This is an example. There's many verses, by the way, speaking about that, but we will choose one because one is enough to prove the whole point. In chapter 4, verse 88, it says that the one who Allah misguide, nobody can guide him. Now, in here the translation is saying,
I have another.
Go astray.
I have another idea.
Now you can go to the dictionary, and you will see that the word astray.
I want to know.
Cause someone to go in error, out of the right way. Correct? You can go check it yourself. Here we go. Like this is dictionary. Away from which is right into error. Isn't this a deception? How you cause someone to go in error unless you are doing deception? It's impossible, right? Because if you know it's an error, he will never do it. So you cause him to go in error by lying to him, by saying this is the right thing, and you deceive him. So
when you see here, Muslima not aware Umar, Muhammad and Satan are outer. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna make it not. We have satanic verses in the Quran. I don't know what is this.
Hello?
Hey brother Christian Prince, how are you?
Hey my friend, I'm fine.
Hey, long time no see, huh?
Yeah, what we can do, I was doing Hajj.
But you are dirty, you are kafir, you cannot enter Mecca, my friend.
My friend,
What are you talking about?
I was so clean, this is why I wanted to feel dirty once in my lifetime.
So you took 10-time shower around the Kaaba, what?
No, I touched the black stone, so I became so clean.
Christian Prince, the reason, brother, why I wanted to call you, we know Islam is a pure satanic religion, but if you have some time, and I want to show you an hadith from Sahih al-Bukhari,
Alright.
if that's okay. If you go to sunnah.com and you go to Sahih al-Bukhari 1125.
Don't give me a number, tell me what the hadith, I will remember it.
Yeah. It says, Gabriel did not come to the Prophet for some time. And so one of the Quraysh women said, his Satan has deserted
he forsake you.
Yes.
Your Satan forsake
Yes.
you, right?
Yes. So then somehow the divine revelation comes. So you see, it says his Satan deserted him, right?
Yeah.
And you have the footnote also, chapter 93, ayah 1 to 3 from the Quran that backs it up. So it clearly says his Satan has deserted him.
Yeah.
So what is your point of view about it? Because this is very clear, right?
Well, Muhammad, he confirmed in different
So as we read here,
places and different hadith.
once the Prophet fell in and did not offer the night prayer, tahajjud prayer, for a night or two, a woman, the wife of Abu Lahab, came to him and said, O Muhammad, I do not see but that your Satan has left you. Then Allah revealed Surah Ad-Duha by the forenoon and by the night. Hey, do you read here? The woman, he said to Muhammad that Muhammad, I do not see that, but I do not see but that your Satan has left you. So Muhammad, he have Satan in him. This is Sahib al-Bukhari vitros of the Quran. You know? And here it shows that Muhammad, he have Satan in him inside. Because this woman, Muhammad, I do not see but that your Satan has left you. So Muhammad Satan, he have left Satan. So Muhammad, he have a Satan in him, inside him. Huh?
That Allah, he helped him against Shaitan. And Shaitan, he command him but to do good. You know?
Yes.
So Muhammad, he confirmed that he have a Shaitan. And the women here, when she asked him, because they were wondering what happened, you are not receiving satanic verses no more. So they said to her, where's your Satan? They left you? So then Allah, he revealed, says to her that that Allah did not forsake you and he is still sending you for etc. You know? Yeah.
Maybe you can show the hadith on the screen for the people. Maybe they can take notes.
They can
because
see
this
it.
is really.
It's in the screen
They can
already.
see it. Okay. Okay.
Before you finish your words, it was on the screen.
Perfect, my friend. Yeah, this is really important stuff because you can as a Christian, you can put this hadith in the face of Muslims. Look, it clearly says Satan. So don't say Allah is not Satan. It's proof and it's in front of you and it's Sahih hadith, right?
To try to say the message of Allah may appear around, fell ill and did not wake up for 2 or 3 nights. Woman came to him and said, Muhammad, I left you. Yeah.
And the Quran, Muhammad, he confirmed actually.
So here shows already that Muhammad, he have Satan in him. We read here. This is not me, I'm saying.
His name is what I forgot.
This is what the Muslim books is speaking.
So
I mean, how can you believe in a prophet who has Satan in him? You are Muslim.
We showed him that the prophet said that Shaitan, he commanded.
How can you believe this thing? As I read all those things which they are wrong in the beginning of this video, and then we end up that we hear Muhammad, the prophet Muhammad, he has Satan in him. What about stupid religion is this?
No, you're right. Aisha.
Believing in a prophet who has Satan in him.
Muhammad says to her, hey, your shaitan came to you, right?
Yeah, all of this in my book. If you read 6 and Allah, you will.
And then we have even satanic verses.
And I'm going to give you links to show you how Muslims they lie to you, my friend. Hold on. Okay, no problem. Ibn Kathir, to make it simple, Ibn Kathir confirmed that Shaitan he throw in the mouth of Muhammad satanic verses. Do you agree with that or no? Read me carefully. At this point, many of the scholars of Tafsir mention the story of Al-Gharaniq and how many of those who had migrated to Ethiopia came back when they thought that the idolaters of Quraysh had become Muslims. Here he says, but those reports all come from through mursal chains. About what? About those who came from Ethiopia because of this story.
So he is claiming that Ibn Kathir confirmed the story of Al-Gharaniq, but he didn't confirm the story of Muslims returning back from Ethiopia because of this story. Really? Are you serious? Please tell me that you are joking. Please. Where did Ibn Kathir even say that? Ibn Kathir clearly said that the story itself, which is known as Al-Gharaniq, the story itself and the return of Muslims because of this story, all of this are from reports with mursal chains. Ibn Kathir didn't even say that only this part is mursal. Ibn Kathir clearly said that this story, which is known as Al-Gharaniq, is from reports with unreliable mursal chains, and none of them are sahih. But since he wants to play stupid games, he twisted the words of Ibn Kathir.
So, where did Muhammad he get satanic verses? Is in Ibn al-Kathir, Capital 22, verse 52 to 54. I will say again. Katir Ibn al-Katir 22 verse 52 to 54. This is where Muhammad gets satanic verses. So you Muslim, you have a prophet who gets satanic verses, and he have Satan in him, and he make even Satan to become a Muslim. And then you are praying here, you are going to paradise. I mean, what kind of people are you? I mean, you cannot sit down and ask yourself, your prophet, you have Satan in him, he brought satanic verses, he brought satanic verses, and he have Satan in him, and he makes Satan to become a Muslim, and even sleep with small babies. And even he's telling us that even a baby is born today and die just right there is not 100% is going to heaven. I mean, what kind of stupid thing we are hearing here? And that's why I'm here to make all Muslims to be I'm here to tell all Muslims that you guys, you are going to hell. You with your Allah, and even Muhammad is there. I'm telling you. All things what Muhammad do is everything what he did, many things is from hell. And then even in paradise, we already read also before that also in paradise there is market. Well, the Muslim paradise, they have market there which you cannot buy or sell. But they have an image of man and woman, and if a man have desire, he can sleep with the man or with the woman, if you have desire. So that means even your God Allah is promising you as a Muslim man, is promising you a Muslim man to have sex with a man in paradise. To have sex with man or with woman in paradise. You can have fun with those two, no problem. And then you're calling it a paradise. So I'm gonna stop here because when I speak all these things, I see is a joke. The old Quran is not real, is not from God. And I'm sorry, Muslim, but if I go to paradise, for your paradise, and your Allah is promising you also man to sleep with man or woman, you can choose. This is stupid thing I never heard. And when you talk about you hate homosexual, but you have homosexual in your paradise. We are against homosexual in Christianity. Christianity, God, he don't like homosexual, lesbian, and all those things. You have to be stoned. So let me tell you something for the old Muslim now. I'm begging you go out from Islam. That is not a good religion. That is not a good religion. We already see everything we are read here, and we reach here even in Katir Ibn al-Katir in chapter 22, verse 52 to 54, that even Muhammad, he gets satanic verses. So I mean, we're gonna stop here because he just gets satanic verses. I don't want to speak anymore because he's a prophet and he have satanic verses. Then he's not a prophet because he have a satanic verses in him, and he have Satan in him, and even he makes Satan to become Muslim. So I'm sorry, if you don't believe, go and research yourself. If Muhammad really he makes Satan to become a Muslim, and here is a proof here that he gets satanic verses. You can see the capital for Ibn al-Katir. We don't have to make noise. You don't have to be hungry or to that. The proof is here. You only need now not to be hungry, but to explain to us. That's all. So me as Combo Abel, I'm begging you. I finish from now. I have to make break now because I reach in the place where the prophet is having satanic verses. I don't want to continue with this. I think this is the end video of to show that Islam is false. My video which I've made, that Quran is not from God, and this is the proof here already. So Combo Abel, I have to stop now, and let's pray before I finish. Mungu Baba, Mungu aliye mbinguni, Mungu wa Abraham, Jacob na Isaac, Mungu asante kwamba unanisikia maombi yangu. Mimi kama Combo Abel nakuomba tafadhali unilinde maisha yangu, nisichukiwe na Waislamu, kwa vile nasema hii ukweli na ninaonyesha ukweli na waonyesha ukweli kwa macho zao, waone wenyewe na wasome wenyewe vitabu zao. Si mimi naongea, ni vitabu zao zinaongea. Kwa hivyo nakuomba tafadhali wasikuwe na chuki yoyote katika hii video, katika damu yako Yesu Kristo, na unilinde katika unilinde katika dead spirit, unilinde katika evil spirit, evil eyes, na even hexes and witches and demons. na majini ambao Waislamu wanaweza wasend katika damu yako Yesu Kristo. Amen. So nitastop hapa, na the only thing what I have to say to Muslim, the only person who going to save you, the only person who going to save you is only Jesus Christ. So take time and think about it. So see you guys. Have a nice